a woman. This is not about Liz Garrison. She was in the film because she was married to Jim Garrison. Not to take anything away from her, but that role was there to show, to shed light on another aspect of Jim Garrison's life.
Why did you accept the role? I mean, what was so compelling about being Liz Garrison?
I felt, I've always loved Oliver, the way he uses film.
That's very nicely said, because it is not a view oft heard, particularly from women, who tend to see Oliver's films as very masculine-oriented, and in fact, his detractors have suggested oftentimes that he does not even recognize the presence of women.
I think Oliver loves women. I'm not saying he understands them, but then I've met few men who do. And Oliver is, he's a man, and he happens to be living in a man's world.
I'm just a patsy.
God, he sure looks like a creep.
I protested at that time. I was not allowed legal representation. During that very short and sweet hearing, I really don't know what this situation is about. Nobody has told me anything except that I am accused of murdering a police.
Seems pretty cool to me for a man under pressure like that.
You know, I just hadn't ever really questioned it. I thought, well, that's history, that's taken care of. I just didn't think about it. And when I read Oliver's script, it was that recent that it just shook me to the bone. I tend to believe that it was a conspiracy.
Did you have to come to that conclusion to say yes to being in the movie?
I wasn't completely convinced when I accepted the role. But I am now.
Shaw, Oswald the Cuban's old agency.
What about Ruby?
Jack was a pimp. He was a bagman for the Dallas mob. He used to run guns to Castro when he was still on our side. We almost had Castro with us, then we tried to whack him. Everybody's flipping sides all the time. It's funny games, man, funny games.
But its broad message is that A, Oswald did not act alone, B, the Warren Commission findings are flawed, but C, and perhaps more troubling, is that the system under which we live is corrupt on up to the highest levels. Is that a message you're comfortable with?
Is that a message anyone is comfortable with? Makes me squirm.
Let me rephrase it. Is that a message you sign on to?
I think that the message that I've signed on to is one of questioning the top.
I'm tired. I've had enough. You're ruining this man Shaw's life. You're attacking him because he's a homosexual.
That's not why I'm attacking him.
Did you ever for once stop to consider what he was feeling?
You don't believe me?
I don't know.
All this time, you never believe me.
I just want to raise our children and live a normal life. I want my life back.
Oliver's not a piece of fluff. Oliver's had a very interesting life. To me, Oliver's the keeper of the flame. He's what the 60s was all about. And I think we need Oliver Stones in the world to rattle our cages.
Tomorrow, as we complete our 5-part look at the film JFK, we'll talk with the movie's primary character, its star, Kevin Costner. And a little bit later in this half hour, Katie will be along with Warren Beatty, but first, 7:41.